guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you. Gonna film. Always something going on, okay? So all the morning chores have been done. It's been very, very cold outside. I know a lot of you out there are experiencing a lot of cold, so you can see where we are and where we are heating up. And I've put a little barrier up right here. It's okay. The wood's just a little bit warm. We're just going to be here for a few minutes, okay? I'm already making a brooder in the house. So you know my Silky, Miss Sally, and I've hinted to this in the last video. And several of you may have had totally different experiences than I have. The reason I got Silkies is because they tend to go broody a lot and stay broody, okay? That is a wonderful characteristic that you really need in terms of being sustainable on your homestead, because you don't always want to rely on, you know, yourself in terms of reproducing this, right? That's why I've told you about quail. You know, if you're going to want small chickens, you can get small breeds of chickens and get certain breeds of chickens that will provide broodiness for you. Well, the Silkies are wonderful in this, but I'm going to tell you right now, I have had some problems with my Silkies in terms of once the babies hatch. I don't know if it is the crossing of something. It could be listen, it could be a number of things. Let's be honest here, okay? You know, you could have just a fluke. You could have a cross-up of genetics. You could have mom is a good sitter. Mom is a great broody mama. But that doesn't necessarily constitute as a good mama hen. Those are two totally different things. You have a scenario where broody mamas can sit and do a great job and hatch out babies and then kill them, okay? So pick your poison. It happens with all of them in some fashion. Well, particularly with my Silkies, they do really well. Miss Sally in particular, she does great with sitting. She is so loyal to her eggs, and she's loyal to her babies as they are hatching. But she tends to have problems once the babies hatch. Well, I just tested this. So we've lost some Silkies with her once they were hatched. The last ones I pulled because I thought, you know, maybe it's just the sensitivity of the breed because they're smaller like the quail. So this time I gave her 4 eggs. One never hatched. In fact, I just candled it last night. It was a demise. It was a no-go, and it's been a no-go. And then she hatched 2 babies, really great. And then one didn't. It was having trouble during the pipping process. Well, I thought, okay, 2 out of 4. You know, we're just testing this, no problem. Well, the babies have been doing good for the past 2 days, and she's been on them. You know, even last night, no problem. Well, it got chilly. And for whatever reason, the Leghorn cross baby didn't make it. In fact, I found it away from her. Maybe she kicked it out. Maybe something was wrong with it. I don't know. Some of these things you'll just never know. So I felt that it was in this baby's best interest, me personally, if I know she has a history, you know, you have to go, okay, it's just like with any animal. If they have trouble birthing, have had trouble birthing before, maybe they didn't do a really great job in terms of nursing, maybe you ought not to breed them again. Now, a chicken doesn't necessarily fall in the same category as livestock, so I know that. But nonetheless, I felt a moral and ethical responsibility to this baby's doing good. We've had some problems before. Here's the other baby over here, didn't make it, so I pulled this baby. So, you know, if I had 3 or 4 out there and it had just been one, but considering this was by itself, so I decided to pull her. Of course, you know, I'm not 100% sure it's her. I always start out saying that. But I wanted to pull her. I brought her in. She's loving being by the fire. We've already set up a little brooder, a separate little brooder in the kitchen. But I wanted to get her nice and warm. I'm letting her eat. And she's just a little fluffy butt. So the moral of the story here is, guys, no matter what you expect, no matter what the statistics are, no matter what anybody tells you in terms of personality, egg production, friendliness. Yeah, you have overall statistics. You have overall opinions. But always be prepared for plan B, right? Silkies, best broody mamas out there. Did you hear me that? Best broody mamas? Yeah, they go broody. They're excellent. Mama hen. You know, I was talking to Miss Homestead lady about this, and she's had a lot of silkies. She doesn't currently, but she has had them in the past. And she said, I'm going to tell you what. She said, those silkies are sweethearts. They are fun. She said, but, you know, they're sensitive. You know, they're just a great little backyard chicken. They're great with your children. She said, and they're, you know, I had great luck with them going broody too. She said, but I'm going to tell you what. And I'm going to quote her. She said, it was almost like once they hatched the chicks, it was almost like they were like a dumb as a box of rocks in some cases. You really had to monitor them, their decisions with the chicks. You know, other things that I saw that my buffs wouldn't do with the chicks or wouldn't lead the chicks to. She said, sometimes my silkies just weren't making good decisions. So I want to let you know that. That doesn't mean I don't love my silkies. We're going to have more silkies. She did her job. She hatched the babies for me. If you don't have a brooder, if you don't want to have to turn the eggs, what if you're off grid? You want the babies and you want to get them hatched and then you take over from there? Silkies will be a great option for you. The best broody mamas that I've had that took over as a mama hen have been, well, ironically, I've had a couple. You gonna get in there, baby? Okay, baby. Here, you need to eat. Being mama hen. Buff Orpingtons have been fabulous. I'm going to tell you right now. Buffy Buffs. They have been a win-win situation for me. I will also tell you, surprisingly, Easter eggers. Somebody's going to tell you that's crazy town, but I'm going to tell you I have had 2 Easter eggers that did a fabulous job at not only being broody, but they were fierce mama hens, and they were very loyal to the end with these babies for more than 30 days, okay? A Welsomer has probably been the top notch, but I also had a red production and a black copper Moran. So I'm just saying, regardless of what you think you're getting and what you think they're going to do, always have a plan B. Okay, here's my plan B. Breeder in the house. I'm not taking chances. So, guys, I hope you like this video. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. I always want to try to bring you the truth. I want to try to bring you real-life scenario. These could be isolated events. It could be habitual problems with certain animals. You have to find that out for yourself. But the moral of the story is, come on, you're doing so good. The moral of the story is you have to be willing to step in appropriately. Okay, this baby is healthy. There is no problem with this baby. But if mama hen isn't taking to it, keeping it warm in 21-degree weather, that's not this baby's fault. It's mama hen not doing her job. Okay, when goats throw kids in -6-degree weather and it's snow on the ground, yeah, you might want to make sure that you've ensured that mama has a really warm and clean environment so that she can nurse the babies and she can take care of the babies. There's nothing wrong with stepping in and assisting your homestead. That's where our responsibility comes in. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. I'll say it again. Love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. I'm going to get this baby. I don't know. She's pretty happy, don't you think? I'd say so. We're doing pretty good. We're nice and cozy. Y'all take care out there. Is you eating? Is you eating? Is he good? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not good.